I'm serving inches. May I serve inches? Oh, let me some here. Oh, let me just get her back.
It's me, Mario. Game over.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Otherwise from inches, I'm serving business casual today. Beat face on the top, titties on the bottom, but that's not what we're here for. Today, we're here for my updated foundation routine. I feel like it's almost been a year since I've posted an updated foundation routine, but today that's all gonna change. I sat down and spoke through every step of my foundation routine and explained all the products that I use. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this beat or whatever down, please keep watching. Welcome back. So today's video is my full foundation routine. I feel like I haven't posted this in years and a lot has changed since my last video. So we're just gonna start off with Milk and Magnesia and use your ears and listen. Spare me. I know. Milk and Magnesia is not good for your skin. My ear no in my DMs, my ear no in my comments, my ear no pan road no back it up for me. I'm not supposed to be using it, but see me here using it. Leave me alone. I barely use it. It's not affecting nothing. So just move on. Move on. So just take a little bit of the Milk and Magnesia, apply it all over her face, and then continue on to foundation. Usually I'd use a flat top foundation brush to swipe the primer on my face like paint and allow it to dry. Now that my face is tight, that's the one thing with Milk and Magnesia. Your face would remind me of me. It tights. You can't really move your face. So just moving on, we're gonna just go to the foundation. I'll be using my tried and true L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade C10 Espresso mixed with the Sasha Cosmetics Second Skin. Oh god, wanna tell me? Leave it to the comment box below if you know which foundation I'm gonna mix this one with, because I always use it. I'll also be taking my Damn Shop Miss A Wonder Blender to blend in my foundation. You can get this at the Big Place 876. That will be linked down below. I add both foundations to the back of my hands and mix it around before I go in to my actual face. So I mix it around until it's both are pretty much combined perfectly. Then I add lines across my cheeks to start, and before moving on to the rest of my face, I will blend this out just in case I don't need so much foundation. I start small and then build up. That will avoid you having that weird cakey look on your skin. As you guys can see, combining both foundations together gave me a nice satin finish, because one has a normal demi matte finish to it that's not too matte, but it's also not exactly satin, and the other foundation, which is the Sasha Cosmetics foundation, is extremely hydrating. It's really dewy, as I always say if you guys watch my videos. So the combination of both gives me this really nice dewy but also satiny finish. You can see the glow and the gleam to it without being too oily. That's why I avoid using the Sasha Cosmetics foundation by itself, because it's too dewy and it will make me look like an oil slick at the end of the day, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna mix it to what I am to get a nice look here. So I'm just gonna finish my whole face and move on to concealer. Girl, when you mix, when you go buy them two foundation here, mix them up and come back, come tell me if you don't like it. When you go buy them two foundation here, come back I come back to the video here. Let's save it for later. You have an option to save for later. So save it for later. Come back. Stop it right and tell me if how you feel about the two foundation that mix up together. So I'm not ask Christ. This is the best combination. If I could make one, if I could find one foundation that gives me this exact look without having to mix and buy two separate foundations, let me know. Let me know, because I'm waiting. But there and me I wait, because it's just nice. I'm not ask Christ. Me if I ask him, I'm not ask him. The combination of the foundation and the milk of magnesia under it, girl. I look like a chocolate dream, a chocolate wet dream. Now moving on to concealer. Taking my LA Girl Pro concealer, I'm gonna add a dark shade, which is about 1 or 2 shades under my actual skin tone for my first layer of concealer. I find that when I go in straight with my highlight shade, it has a tendency to look a bit ashy. Trying to avoid that, so I recommend you go in with the first layer being just under your actual skin tone and then taking it up to the actual highlight shade. So you see me do that soon. Oh, and by the way, this brush is from our JAF makeup brush set, available at the BPS 876 as well, and everything will be linked down below. I also don't take my highlighting shade too far down on my cheeks. I just need it right under my eye because I'm not trying to make my face look any broader. When using the LA Girl Pro concealer, I usually allow it to sit for a while so that it can get really full coverage and it doesn't blend away when I go in with my Wonder Blender. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I wait around 5 to 8 minutes before I actually go into blending, because that usually results in it blending away and not staying where it's supposed to be. So give me around 5 minutes and then I'm just going to use now. Boom, 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 and look nice again. Oh, we forgot to put it on there. So, ooh, girl, gotta put it right underneath this. So gotta be snatched. Can get a little bit of a little skip. Yep. Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. Back to waiting. Now we can go in with the blending. I usually take a fresh blending sponge to blend out my highlighter because I don't want the foundation shade and the highlight shade to mix together and then it will compromise the color, so you should just take a fresh one. So usually when I am doing my makeup, I keep around 2 to 3 blenders around me at all times. As you can see, you could only use this as a highlight shade. This gives you a very natural highlight and some people like that natural look, but me, ain't nothing natural. I'm definitely the type of girl that's gonna go in with another layer of highlighter because me I try to look natural, but natural look natural. What try to look natural? Naturally what? Girl. Nobody running on natural, nobody natural look natural, nobody don't care. Oh my god, is that makeup on your face? Yes. You did notice? Good, I wanted you to notice. I spent 30 minutes to an hour on this makeup. You're gonna notice them have on makeup. Some more concealer. Here we go. I'm not sure how crazy I want to go with the highlight today. I could go crazy and use the toffee shade, but I could go crazy and use fawn. I think I'm trying to be crazy. I was trying to look cool. Wasn't working. So taking the shade Fawn, I'm just gonna warm it up on the back of my hands first before going in with it. Take my flat brush and just add it directly under my eyes. and in the crease of my nose. Because she's really light, you don't want to put too much because you're going to end up looking ashy. So you really don't need any more than this. I say while I add more than that. Do you guys remember when everybody used Fawn as their concealer shade? A mess. What were we doing? This is every black girl used Fawn as their concealer shade. It's almost as if LA girl didn't make any other shades. They definitely did. We were delusional because we looked crazy. This was way too light to go in straight with. Definitely way too light. Then I'm gonna add a little bit on my chin. Yeah, that's it. And now I'm gonna blend. When using a lighter shade, I usually don't let it settle for too long because I don't, as I said before, I want to avoid that ashy look. So I give it around roughly 2 minutes and then I go into blending. After adding your foundation and your highlighting concealer shade, you're gonna look like a flat bummy. Your face is gonna just look like a big flat bummy with no dimension, no shading to it, no nothing. So that's when you know it's time for contour. I use the L'Oreal True Match in the shade Mahogany N9. It's black. It's even a little bit too dark for me. I feel like it gives me a more harsh contour line when I use it. So what I do is I mix my foundation shade in with this shade to contour. So that's the Sasha Cosmetics foundation with this one. I add it to the back of my... I bet bitches running low. Ooh, being a bad bitch, but being a broke bitch because I'm running dangerously low. Yeah, I don't need any more than that. Then I take just a smidget of the Sasha Cosmetics foundation, mix it around, and add my contour. I also allow this to sit for a little while, for a few seconds, not really minutes, but just to marinate into the skin. I allow it to settle for a little while, then I'm gonna go in and blend it out. Don't you guys love the look that your face has after you put on all your cream products and you wish you could just go out looking like this, just pop on some lashes and go out looking like this? But you know, so by the end of the day, your face is like a slit down and reach probably at the neck of your breast. Yeah, me too. Now, oh no, before I go in with my powder products, I'm gonna take my Morphe finishing mist all over my face and then add my powder products. Oh no, I've been raving about this product. This product is everything a finishing mist should be. The sprayer, if that's what it's called, sprays out like, it's an aerosol can, so it sprays out like hairspray or whatever, so it brings out this really fine mist. I never knew that that's what I needed in a setting spray until I actually tried this. Every setting spray should have this sprayer on it because that's the only way to do it, and I love it. So gonna go buy it. Nice. Me personally not sell it at the Beat Pace 876, but it go buy it. It is nice. Taking my Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade O Medium 02. I'm gonna add it under my eyes, on my forehead, my nose bridge, my chin, and above my lips. Oh, and underneath my contour line too, so I can be snatched. That Morphe Continuous Setting Mist just allows the powder to just cling on so beautifully, I swear. I go in heavy with the powder on top of my lids because my lids get really oily and creasy as the day progresses, and that not look good. That's the first true sign that your makeup has been on for too long, when your lids get really oily and creasy, and I hate that look. So I pile the powder onto my lids and make sure it's blended out properly, just like this. And with a really light hand, because it's really pigmented, I'm gonna take this bronzing shade from the Beauty Bakery palette to add some bronzer to my cheeks. gonna take a really fluffy brush too to do so. This is from our pink brush set from Do Care, available at the Big Place 876. Well, it's actually sold out now, but it will be available pretty soon. So I just go in super light because it's a really pretty color, but it's not dark enough for me. So it will look weird if I go in too heavy-handed, but if I just give it a nice light flush around the perimeters of my face, it's really pretty. Like, it gives me that nice glowy look. So I like it for that. And that's it, that's all I need. Now for contour, I'm gonna take my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I'm gonna take this really abused Sculpt shade here in the middle, and these palettes are great because they come very dark. So even for me, this contour shade is too dark, so I have to go in with the Sculpt shade that is in the middle here. And this isn't even the darkest palette, they have a darker palette than this one that comes after this one. So this is the second darkest, and this is the one that I use with the Sculpt shade. So I'm gonna take my contour brush, if I could have find it. Nope, that's not you. Oh my god, so many things just fell. Oh girl, where did you go? Okay, I'm gonna take my Morphe contour brush, tap into it just a little, tap off the excess, and go in, girl. Girl. So now that I'm all contoured and blended, I'm just gonna add some more of the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and then I'm gonna add my highlighter. Oh, and despite my face looking that crazy a while ago, the smell isn't harsh at all. It just went up in my nose, so that explains the face. Now I'm gonna head back in with the Beauty Bakery palette, taking the highlight shade to add to the high points of my face. I also use this fluffy blending eyeshadow brush from BH Cosmetics Festival palette to add my highlighter. And I feel like this is the best brush to use to add highlighter. God. No. Oh, girl, it look like the sun just spit on me. Right on my eyeshadow. No. Now looking, I love this highlighter because looking straight forward, it's like, yeah, she look good. The girl look nice. That's a nice looking black girl. She look good. But can I get up? Shining on these hoes. I'm gonna blend it out just a little bit. I'm gonna try to scare the people them in my house. After light no gone, I don't need to be a walking bulb. So I'm gonna blend out just a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm feeling dramatic today, so I would take my L10 lashes from the Beat Place 876, or maybe I'm feeling a little bit subtle but sexy, so I could take the LO3 lash. As you can see, it's my favorite. It's almost done. I only have one pair left. I wear these every day. These are perfect for everyday lashes. These are more when I try to go out that and bob skin up pussy from the left to the right, so you can go down, rock and come in. Then are the type of lash here. Or I could try these. Hold on, the reflection probably is blocking you from seeing it. Maybe I would try these. I've yet to try this style. They are really wispy, super long, and they flare out at the ends. And seeing that I've never tried this style before, I'm gonna try it today. And all these lashes are from the Beat Place 876. So let me go right into this style, which is the 705. But first, I'm gonna add some mascara. Using this BH Cosmetics Stellar Lash Mascara, I'm gonna add mascara to the bottom and top of my lashes. Ten coats of mascara later, here we are. So I'm gonna jump right into the lashes. As you guys know, or maybe you don't, because some of them not watch all of my video them, but nothing wrong with that. So no do what you want to do, nobody can force you to do what you want to do. It's just that I just think it kind of crazy. I want to watch some of my video them, but not all of my video. But I don't really feel no way. I just feel away. That's all. So as you guys may know, or may not, I cut off the two ends. I cut off both ends of my lashes before applying it, because usually the lash size that comes with most lashes doesn't fit the normal eye, so it's safe. It's a safe bet to cut off both ends, or maybe if you have a larger eye, you just have to cut off one end. If you're only cutting off one end, I would suggest the longer end, which would be the end that falls on the outer corner of your eyes. So now I'm gonna add some lash glue. I use the Ardell Lash Grip from the B Place 876. Add to the back of my hand, run along the lash band like so. Boom, boom, boom. Wait. And now listen to draw in close, because someone add an earring. Hold on, wait there. I realize I'm telling myself to wait for the lash glue for dry and get tacky on the door ear. That is why on the lashes I move from left to right and I shift and I slide, because when I refuse to wait on it for dry and get tacky, it now go stay upon the eye properly if you don't wait. So wait until it's tacky, and then you add to the center of the lash line first, and then tap down both ends afterwards. So just look closely. Yes. Time for the lips. So a lot of you might not know this or even realize I've always struggled with finding the perfect brown lip pencil. It's always too light and close to my actual complexion, or it's too dark and it looks crazy like me as a little 90s girl with a little black lip line and a little white middle. That don't look good. So what I have resorted to doing now is using two different lip liners. So first I go in with one that's a bit light. Let me give it some sharpen because it's dull. Then I go in with a darker shade on the high points of my lips. And that's it for my full foundation routine. I'm gonna pop this lunch lady bonnet off and be right back with my hair done. Oh, God. I'm obsessed with this look. I'm serving inches, business casual with the shirt, serving titties. I hope my tits are in the frame because I'm definitely serving breast today. Leg, no tie, no leg and tie, straight breasts. The information, the details on this hair will be linked down below. It is 22, 24, 24 I think, or 22, 22, 24 body wave. The link to it will be down below. I straightened it and slicked it back for this look, or I could just bring it forward like this. My little boys. So that was my foundation routine. I hope you guys liked it. Join me in the next video, which yes will be a haul. I know I'm pretending like I didn't just come from vacation and buy down the whole place. I'm definitely gonna haul all the items that I bought while I was on vacation. That will be my next video. That just takes a little bit more time to film and edit, so I wanted to get this one out to you guys first, but that would definitely be my next upload. So please like, subscribe and share this video for more. Bye.